it's got to be in the pounds. It's got to be in the pounds. When you look at how much sugar people consume.
Right. That's like 175 pounds now.
Yeah.
Sugar. So
it's amazing. So your whole career, you have dealt with these issues.
Yes.
You've seen. I know you. I know how to light you up, boy. She said, "Doc, what are you going to talk about today?" I'm going to drop in artificial sweeteners. I'm going to pull the grenade on that one.
Let's go back to raw honey, Manuka honey, some molasses, and even some organic cane sugar is healthier than any of these artificial sweeteners.
What is Manuka honey?
Manuka honey is regional from Australia and New Zealand, and the bees are in areas of these evergreen. There's trees and bushes that produce this rich sap with all types of immune protection in it, and when you eat the honey, it acts as a natural antibiotic. And there is research on Manuka honey for health and many health benefits.
It has an interesting, and there are different grades of Manuka honey. I've purchased a small jar.
Mm-hmm.
It's like $50.
That's the straight stuff. A lot of it, like anything else, in order to bring the price down, they may mix it with other types of honey from other types of trees that may not have the immune proproperties.
Are these Manuka bees? What are we talking about?
No, they're not Manuka bees. They just feed on these Manuka trees. And it's like propolis. You know, they get those from another tree. Bee propolis is another one.
There's red, green, brown propolis.
All types. It's a wax. They get it from the resin of these pine trees. Manuka honey is similar.
I thought propolis was in the beehive.
They bring it into the beehive to act as a disinfectant against rodents and invaders into the hive. But propolis is from the tree.
So it's sort of like their organ.
Yeah, they process it with their bee spit, their saliva, their enzymes, and then they coat the beehive, and they can wrap a mouse. Say a mouse is trying to get in the beehive. They can wrap a mouse in it and almost embalm the invader and protect the hive from contamination.
Unbelievable. Nature's
amazing.
She didn't know I was going to ask her that. She knows all these things, Miss.
The bees are awesome, and we need to protect the bees.
Yeah, they're in danger. 877-897-8255 is a way to connect. We have any traffic on the messaging?
No. Hold on one moment.
Okay, he's working on
it. That's why we put Doc Manuka honey in the silver lozenges, because Manuka honey with the silver biotics rocks. It's amazing.
The silver.
Can you explain the grades of Manuka honey? I got a question about that. Somebody's asking.
I am not an expert at that. It's a great question. It's probably similar to maple syrup grades. So the first is the most natural, or even an olive oil pressing. And if you find an inexpensive Manuka honey, it will be usually a lower grade or mixed in with other types of honey that may be processed. In order to have an attractive price point, it does not mean you got a steal of a deal.
They have the grading system.
Thank you.
Is Unique Manuka Factor is a grading system developed by the UMF Honey Association in New Zealand. Mm-hmm. They have MGO grading system has been developed by another outfit, and so they have all these different grading systems for Manuka. There's now make it more complicated. They got even now different ways to grade it. Oh my God, the MGO, the XYZ. But I know this. You can grade it by price.
You can grade it by price, but you don't want to. Normally, they start at a 5 and go up to 16. You see the 32, but it's not really clear.
So you can have active 10 plus Manuka honey. You can have UMF 20 plus, 15 plus. You can have a Manuka 25 plus. What does that all mean anyway? All those numbers.
I think it's the strength of the honey. I know with the lozenges, it's around a 20. It's pretty strong.
Okay, so yeah, see these things get a little complicated. It's not all
cut and dry.
Not all Manuka honey even has a UMF labeling on it, which means unique Manuka factor. I suspect that the grading that you're dealing with, the higher the grade, the pure, you're getting more.
That's what I think it is.
Right? Yeah. So, and it's not cheap. It's not cheap. Just, get what you pay for, and you pay for what you get. 877-897-8255. We cover the bases around here. Always trying to get a little hit, a small win. We'll have the LTN health question of the day. Maybe you'll win.
Are your joints feeling out of date and stiff? Is that old sports injury flaring up? Is your body aching from the daily wear and tear at work? Body Vigor's Joint Ready keeps you at the ready for any joint pain that gets out of line. Unfortunately, as we age, joint pain becomes more common. Body Vigor's Joint Ready can help provide relief so you can continue to go about your day. Our formula contains sulfated forms of glucosamine and chondroitin. Studies show that these sulfated forms are more effective than regular glucosamine bound to hydrochloride. Joint Ready promotes a healthy inflammatory response, facilitates cartilage synthesis, and provides additional antioxidants. Keep your joints at the ready with Body Vigor's Joint Ready, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN is the LTN health question of the day. Easy. If you don't know, guess. Is the Silver Biotics product, all the brand and their various products, is the silver that's contained in their products, is it an ionic form of silver or a colloidal form of silver? Dr. Bird alluded to that or even mentioned it. Now, she didn't go on and on about it, so you have to see how closely you were paying attention. Is the Silver Biotics product an ionic-based silver product or a colloidal silver product? Here's the number to call.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
And the difference between ionic and colloidal, there are people in the natural products industry that go fisticuffs over this business.
Yes.
They do. They argue with great enthusiasm about it. Science is supposed to clear things up. But it's sort of like when you go to see the therapist, a marriage counselor, they end up making it worse. Sometimes, because people start airing stuff, this was on my mind and in my heart, and then they spew that out during the session, and next thing you know, that's why you're not allowed to bring firearms into the session. Science does the sort of same thing. It will air things out. It gets out there, and then now you got a big debate. It doesn't necessarily clear it up. It even can make it more confusing. Ultimately, you're looking for clarity, though, and to come to some agreement among scientists about whatever the issue is, ultimately. But getting there sometimes can be a passionate debate. The theories, and then trying to confirm or disconfirm theories, and the back and forth. And so when science is a, everybody thinks it's just gonna straighten everything out, everything will clear up. We're gonna get the clear 411 on this. We're gonna, not necessarily. Science has led us astray at times too. So I'm just saying. That's why you got to think for yourself. Think outside the box. Don't be afraid to use your critical thinking skills. Let's go to St. Petersburg, Florida. Mary, welcome to the show. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate.
Merry Christmas is perfect.
All right, good enough. Merry Christmas it is. How are you this holiday season? How are you doing?
I'm coming along well. So I was really excited to hear your guest today because I've used the Kiola, the other one, and I know that hers is the ionic, so I'm going to try that.
Okay,
colloidal.
so you use the answer is colloidal. So you use another silver product brand?
Yes.
You did. Okay, I won't ask you what brand that is, but that's okay. This product you're right, it's colloidal.
No, yours is ionic.
The Silver Biotics, the one that Dr. Bird educates for, is a colloidal silver. Ionic silver is in a different. It's electron. Ions are electrons that have are atoms that have lost an electron, and so they claim that it's more bioavailable. Some scientists say that's just not true. Colloidal silver is a hydrosol, right, Dr. Burt?
Yes. The thing with ionic silver, Mary, is when you drink an ionic silver, it is immediately absorbed into your tissue. It cannot leave the body. And the unique factor with this advanced colloidal system that Silver Biotics has many patents for is that it leaves your body every single day. It cannot. It's physically impossible for it to stay in your tissues or in your bloodstream or in your lymphatic system. So you excrete it. And that's the blessing. It does its job and it leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then the colloidal is the good one.
Yes, it is.
Well, yeah, I mean,
right.
that seems to be.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. And congratulations on winning a $25 supplement gift card. Sometimes, you just can't give people a definitive answer on certain things. Other times you can. And when you can't, you can't. Now, my advice to people is when there is a lot of back and forth on some health issue and you got science on both sides, you have to, first of all, evaluate the science on both sides. And let's say that, relatively speaking, you can't find major flaws with either side scientifically. When you're in that kind of situation, my advice for myself is be prudent. Take the more conservative approach. Don't take the risk. That's my take. Until they figure it out. If you're, is this compound going to heal you or kill you? And they're still debating about that. Well, what do you think I'm going to do? You think I'm going to consume the compound till it's coming out of my ears, and they don't know for sure? No. You back it off. Or you wait. You don't take it at all, and you wait until they figure it out. What's your advice, Dr. Bird?
Go back to basics. Mm-hmm. Find out things that have been used for many years with success. Kind of the old-fashioned approach. Do things in moderation.
Moderation is boring.
Yes, it is.
But
it's safe.
But even moderation must be practiced in moderation. Moderation, being moderate doesn't mean being boring. Being moderate doesn't mean that you don't take a stand. Being moderate doesn't mean that you're indecisive. Being moderate takes discipline. I'm always reminded, and I bring it up, the story of Goldilocks. That story as a kid stuck with me. Not too hot, not too cold, the bed not too hard, not too soft. The porridge, remember the porridge? And it was really that's a child's tale about moderation, being moderate. That was the principle that was being taught there. Moderation. That's some advice. That's one thing you can do to take charge of your health. Practice moderation in a mindful way. Dr. Bird, thank you for coming in today. You look wonderful in your red blouse. Merry Christmas. It's always good to see you. Thank you for your contribution to the show. You make it better. When you come on, and we appreciate that. You always field the questions. You're honest. When you don't know, you say you don't know. When you know, you lay out what you know.
Thank you, and Merry Christmas to everybody.
You take care of
Happy
yourself.
Hanukkah.
Are you going on a cruise?
Absolutely. I run around for the holidays and see accounts in the islands, so maybe I'll call in.
She leads such a hard life. See you tomorrow.